Oh, man. Let's see. Let me get on the channel real quick before we start getting into this. What did I name it? Ooh. Ooh. There you go. I found it finally. Ooh. Am I going to be thumbs up number one? Let's see. Hold on. Wait for it to. There's somebody's on there. Might be me. I got the thumbs up number one, which is rare mostly. And it's crazy because I just look over and there's 3 people already watching. I got thumbs up number one. Y'all slack and I beat y'all. Oh, that's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So what's up, Timothy, Jaime? What's up, gents? How y'all doing? How's y'all's afternoon going? I am finishing up the last little bit of these leaders. Um, literally, I let me get my train of thought here organized because I originally started a bundle and it was super big. Well, I ran out of the main sections for the leader to attach them together, and so I had to go backtrack, attach swivels, melt them, crimp them, and all of that. So that's what I did today after I did some running around finding materials that I needed for our leaders. And then y'all saw the live video feed earlier. I was having some technical difficulties with the phone. I don't know what it was, but yeah, it was crazy. And yeah, I've been in Atlanta with some crazy traffic up there too, Jaime. Yep. I normally like to go through there at night just because the amount of traffic that's out there. Yes, definitely, I'd rather go at night. What's up? What else we got? Roger, what's up, man? Yeah, that was a nice little video of the redfish release you did. Very nice. Yes, sir. Dusty, what up, boss? How you doing? John Darnell in here. Hmm. Yeah, and when I used to drive through there, I normally got very lucky that every time I went through there, uh, oh man, that sucks. Dang it, I pulled it too soon. Yes, I did. Sure did. All right, hold on. Ah, and I gotta organize myself over here a little better. Oh, I don't even know how that got in there. Go. No bills. What do you mean? Uh, Red Hulk, Green Hulk. Hmm. Oh, sorry. Oh, dropping everything over here, trying to get set up, but I'll get it. I'll get it sorted here in a minute. Just came back from pins. Line got hit, completely broke off. Lost 75 yards of hollow core, but he did get a 6-7 bull. Can't win them all. Yep, Henry. I know that feeling, boss. Uh, so that means you got cut off in between? Like, did it hit the line, or were you on the fish and then it got broke off because of a fray or something? Uh, what's the most fun part about being homeless? Yeah, no bills, I guess. Dang it. This one too. Pulled too soon. Hmm. Let's see. They saw Dusty with. Hmm. Oh. Well, both. No bills in the pocket or no bills coming in that they have to worry about paying. Mhm. What's up, Abram? Let's see. Oh, I get it now. Well, I tell you what, we've lived on Bob Hall Pier like homeless. It's crazy because people would come up asking us questions or talking to people that were well dressed on the pier, and they're like, we don't know what we're doing. We're new, but those guys over there, those are the guys you want to talk to." And, we've been out there 3 days, 2 days, and, we stink to high heaven kind of deal. And, um, yeah, we realized we paid a lot of money to live out there like homeless people. So, yeah, basically sleeping in our chairs or cots if we had one, or our carts if we had that. And, yep. But I did see something today. I got tagged in a post that supposedly Bob Hall Pier has gotten. They've gone with the lowest bidder to recreate the pier, and it was still $970 something thousand over budget for it and stuff like that. So I'm trying to figure out, like, I know several $1 million of money was raised for the rebuild of Bob Hall Pier. So how are they? How is it? I mean, again, too, the quote originally for it was, 4 or 5 years ago, and thanks to this crazy president that we got now, everything's gone through the roof. But again, too, like, if they're saying that much, like, how much are they trying to make, or how much are they charging to rebuild the pier if that was the lowest bidder? I did see something where the city or the port of Corpus Christi donated 500,000 to it. But again, too, they're just trying to smooth things over so they can get that water desal plant going, which is just going to kill the bays anyways. Like, I don't understand it. So, but that's politics. So I'm waiting on some continue sharing that information because I need to know exactly what I'm saying before I say it, kind of deal. So that's why I'm looking at it. So, yeah, I've been through UNECHU. Those are bad enough. I never want to live on the plains during storm season. Wow. That, yeah. I've never been through a tornado like that, but I've been in uh, areas where major hurricanes, category fours and fives, had gone through, and we had three of them back to back in North Carolina when I was stationed there at Cherry Point, and all three hurricanes hit within 6 weeks. So we had one hurricane, skipped a week, hit another hurricane, skipped a week, hit another hurricane. Like, it was every other week we were basically rocking hurricanes and stuff. So pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Ordered your first spool of hollow core. What weight class did you get, boss? And where did you get the hollow core from? We got a subscriber was sharing that they ordered a braid from a company, and they ordered one specific color, but as they got further into it, it spliced into another color and then another color, and I was like, wow. I was like, now I asked him if he could send the reel to us with that or the line, so we could check that out. But again, too, that's it sucks when stuff like that happens. We don't catch it on film right off the bat because uh, there's no denying what we found because it's brand new in the box kind of deal. So I did send another email today inquiring about your reel. because I submitted that email requesting a reel almost 3 weeks ago. Actually, three weeks and a day ago is when I submitted your email for that gear, and I went to the original email asking about that one, and I have not. I just submitted a little while ago. Like I said, everything I had going on, my phone's wanting to do their updates, and when they was like hard updates, like normally it doesn't update, it's done, it clicks back on within a few minutes. This one took like 20 minutes for it to go through its update and then reboot and then everything else. And yeah, it was a pain in the butt today for my phones. Um, I don't know what happened earlier with the other live video feed as well. Like it wouldn't allow me to bring Jacob in. I sent him the original link, which he saw, and he tried to get on, but it said it wouldn't let me. And then when I was trying to let him, it just cut me out. It just kicked me off the channel. So I don't know what happened. Whether there was part of that update deal going on or whatever, but it sucked. So. Hey, you know what? We have a park like that here, Jaime, where it's near a sewage runoff plant, and they spent a lot of money building it. And yeah, it's right next to a sewage runoff, and I don't know how many people really use it, to tell you the truth, but yeah. Shark, we did CPR. This monster, 40 minutes. Finally, he swam away. Okay. I will check that out. Henry, when you submitted that email, was it video or just pictures? Oh, pic of a shark. Okay, sorry. Cool. We'll check that out here in just a bit. I'm just putting these leaders together so I can get them done. Uh, what's up, William? Super Five, brother. How you doing? Yeah. So, oh man, yeah, probably did. What's up, Hustle? Hey, and congratulations on your win last night too, man. That was pretty awesome. Also, just giving everybody a heads up, all the reels that I hadn't placed the order on last week, because normally when I place the order, I need to have all the funds in the account, but I finally got my deposit from YouTube, which is what helps me buy into reels and stuff like that, especially when it's a lot of them back to back that the orders get placed for them. And what put me behind was buying that block of lead. Um, so I recouped from, well, ain't really recouped from it, but I'm in a better spot because I got my payment from YouTube from all the monies that through the drawings that came through. So all the reels are on order now. So I don't have anything pending other than what needs to come in. So I'm checking on it. I also checked on Williams' part for that 50 EXW 3-speed. And I also inquired about, like, what are they going to do for future reference on these reels? Because to have that problem of multiple reels back to back is not a good thing to be, for any reel company. You know what I mean? And I know Whiskey got one answer, but I'm not okay with the answer that he got. So I guess I need to hear it myself, or they're gonna try something different. Because obviously, we're hoping that that's not the way it's gonna be. Because if it is, then that's not good for me. You know what I mean? So. Mm. Sent you an email override. Let me know if your builders can do something similar. All right, Dusty. When I get through with the video here and I can sit down with the email, I will do that. Uh, right now, I'm finishing up the last, I don't know, probably 100 packs of leaders that I got to do for this deal to finish off these. What I'm trying to do now is, now that I got the hooks, I'm trying to clear everything off my counter, my desk here. So that way, once it's off, I'm shouldn't have it get dirty again. But you know how that goes. As soon as big orders come through and we have to backtrack like this, I normally do it. So. Uh, Wow, which Avid is on its way? The one that you want us to fill up, or are you asking about the silver and the red one? Jaime. Yeah. And for Dusty, your two reels are actually done. The shark rod should be done this week. Within the next several days, we should know something on it. Uh, and we'll definitely go from there. They're basically in the last stages of producing that rod, so we're looking at that. And then I also got DJ. His rod is supposed to be coming in pretty soon too. So yeah, boy. And then now that I got all that thread too, that's really going to help us make some moves to be able to produce really tight weaves on the custom rods when they are coming in and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I was talking about a little while ago. Jaime, I don't know if you were on the video for it, but I did shoot them an email inquiring about your reel again because I've not gotten a email for the invoice for it. And because of that, that tells me they have not worked on it. And I sent an email from the original one because, like, again, I submitted that email 31 days ago, basically. So um, it was on the 21st of last month that I submitted that email. So um, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, I'll get an email or a call tomorrow morning. If not, by afternoon, I will make a phone call and be like, "What's going on with that?" Archer, what up, boss? How you doing? Mason says, I'm the first normal YouTuber. Where's it at? I have seen on YouTube live section. Where are you from, Mason? What kind of fishing do you do? Or do you do any fishing? If you don't, that's cool. We don't kick people out if you don't fish just because, a lot of guys hunt. There's a lot of shooters in here. There's a lot of truckers in here. Um, there's all kinds of people in our channel, and we do keep it family orientated. That's for sure. So there you go. And also too, guys, if you're new to the channel, a lot of the guys on here will acknowledge you. That you're on the channel by saying or putting your name in there, and that's all they're doing is just saying hello. So yes. Yep, Marines in here, vets. We'll put it that way. We got a lot of vets in here, which is awesome. And actually, I was talking to a veteran earlier today, Major, and that was a very interesting conversation. But we definitely spoke a lot of truths, and it was awesome. It's awesome to talk with vets that are on the same level of being able to enjoy that not everybody served in the same branch and kind of deal, but still have fun with it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when the shit does hit the fan, many of us will go to bat for each other no matter what. So that's what I do love. Yep. That's been for some time. Buddy's willing to cut them. I was wondering what muscle is it press or diet to get the shape? Do you know? No idea on that boat up. Um, wow. That is something that I've seen other YouTubers that have these huge press machines and they go and destroy stuff basically all the time, Um, but I don't have any knowledge of what kind of machines or tools that are needed to make that happen. So, what's up, Ray? How you doing, boss? We tired for Big Moon? Don't know. Yeah. Also, too, what kind of baits were you using? That's the other thing. A lot of times, It's finding the right bait that they want to feed on, because fish are just like us. One day you want hamburger, the next day you want hot dog, following day you want pizza. Yeah, yeah. Oh, fresh bait's always good. Fresh bait's always good. But I've also seen too, when there's a lot of mullet in the water, sometimes it's good, but then also too, they get tired of eating mullet. You have to throw a different kind of bait out there in order for them to want to hit. So yeah, I've been out there when the mullet were running through, and we started throwing pin perch, and that's when we started catching our sharks or skipjack or whiting, something else. So sometimes that's what happens. They do get tired of eating what's already there. Yep. Oh yeah. I would love some Texas barbecue. Man, it's already been a week. I'm already fiending. Yeah. And be 3D print some tests already. Okay, so quick question on that, MB. How do you 3D print a 3 ounce lure if it's made out of metal? Do they have 3D printers that are metal ones? Yeah, I could definitely see that they'd be hungry for whiting, that's for sure. But I've been on days too where whiting is not the ticket. It just, again, you have to put bait out there and see what they're hitting on that day. And normally, like when I run shark baits for the first time, we haven't had any reports of anything biting or anything like that. We put a buffet out there: whiting, jack, southern, cownos, skipjack, mullet, we run everything. I'll even throw gaff top out there and stuff like that. So, you all right, boss? Hmm. Are you driving or what? That, okay. Well, how long before you get to the house? All right. Well, you want to just get on the channel then? Maybe it's a connection that's probably not letting you get on. All right, boss. All right, later. All right. So there we go. Oh no, just getting the design to first to save on material. The whole point of the using the 3D printer. Okay, I can see that. Yep. Yep. That gives you an idea of the pattern that you'll be able to use or need to be able to make that happen for sure. Yep. I can see that. So, what kind of are you making lures specifically for targeting, like say Jack Crevalles, or are you making a 3 ounce spoon for anything that hits it kind of deal? Nice. Second gut was on fire. I've been there too. Yeah, where the sharks are right there, right over the first sandbar. Just put a bait in there, and it wouldn't last long. A few times, as soon as we cast it, we just held onto the rod because it was going to go any second. And normally that's what we did. We cast bait, and by the time we walked it to the PVC, if it made it to the PVC, then we would put it up. But for the most part, it wouldn't even make it to the PVC. So yeah, I need to get my Shimano 25, 3,000, 4,000 spinning reels respooled. I like 20, 30 pound braid. What do we have? We actually have 20 pound and 30 pound hollow core braid in house. If you want a solid braid, then I would have to get that in. Normally, for the smaller ones like that, we have tight line solid braid that we can get in to get you set up on that. And I would have to get with them to find out what colors they do have available and stuff like that to see if that would fit what you're looking for. Right now, I have 20 pound in orange, 30 pound in orange as well, and I think green, a chartreuse. So, um, I'm going to send you a spooling video. Captain just comped your spooling with the video. I'll send it to you. It's like night and day. Okay, I'm lost on that. Captain just comped your spooling with the video or copied? I don't know. Mm. Leaving for Matagorda Friday, so take them out on the next trip. Next trip is the end of June. Don't forget reel cover, rod cover. Let me know. All right, Dusty. So on your reels, I mean, I can get those out tomorrow, so you can have them by. So Thursday, you'll probably have them by Monday or Tuesday next week. As for the rod, I will find out probably tomorrow, if not the next day, on that one, and kind of the same deal. That one should be ready to go out pretty quick. So, what's up, brother?
What's going on?
Oh, woo, that's nice.
So this is the living room.
Have you
So
have you already kind of designated where you're going to put your little work area, or not yet?
oh yeah. Oh, thanks, Caitlin. Turn the light off on me. Yeah, that one right there. So she's gonna need a light in here because for some reason there's no light in here.
Oh,
But
there's no light switches.
yeah, light switch but no light.
I wonder if it hooks up to the thing and I can like flip it on.
Yeah. But this is where we came in right here. These are all cabinets that this place has. So in the kitchen.
That's a lot of cabinets.
Yeah. Big ass kitchen window. Let's see.
It's after.
I don't know. I'm trying to find a damn light switch. There we go. Dude, this freaking bathroom is so huge. They put the laundry room in this thing.
Wow.
So, yeah. And I've never seen a bathroom, at least in my lifetime, with a big ass closet like that.
Oh, that's sweet. So that way you can do your towels and hang them up or put them up there real quick. So there ain't no excuse of why it's sitting in baskets. Yeah, I like that.
So
Why?
this right here, this is the leather. This will be the leather room.
There you go. Hello, hello. Hi.
Look, I even have a door going to the outside in this room.
There's a big mosquito right inside of there trying to get in.
Yeah.
And you also have an outside
Shoot it!
light.
Yeah, I know.
Shoot it!
Shoot it! I wonder if I could turn on a damn light on this thing. Hey, there we go.
There you go. Oh, dang it. Wow.
So, what'd you do that for?
I didn't.
Oh, what?
It fell out. Because that was the one thing that I was making sure, like, not to make leaders that didn't, the other piece was missing. But I'm going to have to go through these, yeah.
Daniel needs one in there. So, this is the master bedroom. I'm going to go back out here. I think the signal weekend's back at the end of the house.
I was just about to say the same thing, yeah, because I noticed the screen started getting a little froze there. What's up? What's up, Whiskey? How you doing?
Oh. But there's the backyard.
All right, hey Dusty,
I'm not
real
gonna
quick.
open
When are you plan on hitting the road? Because, like I said, we can get those reels out tomorrow, and we do priority flat rate shipping, so it's normally 2 to 3 business days for it to get to you. So, if you're still going to be in your area by like Wednesday, we should have no problem at getting you your reels by then. You know what I mean? Especially since tomorrow is Thursday. So.
No.
What up, man?
All right. Well, quick tour of the place, but if you're on here in a little while, I'll jump back on with you. But I'm gonna unload the truck and get back to the house and start boxing up some more stuff.
There you go. All right, brother. Well, y'all be safe. And man, that looks nice. That looks very homely, like very welcoming. Yeah.
Yeah, and dude, okay, this is what I like. The ceiling
Yeah.
doesn't have a bunch of leaky spots in it.
Yeah. Yeah. I could definitely understand that one for sure. So.
Yeah.
I
So, all right,
think
man. Well, I'll catch you guys.
I think they were trying to call dibs on that room. uh,
I think I might have to get like one of those internet boosters or whatever for the house so I could have it back there so I could, do the lives from the leather shop in there. So I'll have to wait and see once we get everything plugged in to see what the strength is back there.
yeah. Once you start running a lot of electricity, it may carry it through and stuff like that. So you might be all right, but
Yeah.
we'll have to wait and see. So awesome.
All right, man. Catch you guys if I'm on. If you're still on here in a little while, I'll jump back on with you.
Sound good, brother. Sound good. Later.
All right, later, guys.
All right. Let's see. Let me get back up here. William, thank you to everybody involved in getting Jacob the rod and reel line leaders, lures. I was texting over to do the very same thing, but he didn't read the text. Everybody saw how touched Jacob. Yes, I did finally see William's text where he did do that. He was trying to get that to me before it got on the channel, but it went through. And still, again, guys, this is um, like I said with y'all, it never ceases to amaze me of how much love and caring and actual, honest, heartfelt support that we get from y'all on a daily basis, guys. And I have to be brutally honest. Yesterday, I, I was kind of in a dark place. I don't know why I was there and stuff like that. And it wasn't like a major, like, what's the best thing I can, I'm trying to put it into words, but yeah, I wasn't really feeling up to it and stuff like that. But I finally got the, the wheel going to get get the channel on and stuff like that, and and then once I got it going, it was all right. So, wonder if somebody's pulling up now. We'll see. I saw the light look like a light pull on. Yep, somebody's pulling in. Hold on, let me go unlock the door real quick. Hold on. Need my keys. No, all right, I got frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, shark bait. How much is your frozen shrimp? $6 a pound. That's not something. It's right in the freezer there, and you can see the other baits that we have in there. If I don't have anything in there, let me know. I got freezers in the back.
What's HB? There's like last minute thing. So we'll go to HB. Apparently it's all closed.
Yeah, on the seafood department, yeah, they close at a certain time every day.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How much is your squid?
It's $5 a bag. Which
I heard of this place, but I forgot what it's called. And I'm like, let's try it out to see if it was open.
Oh, okay. So you found it through Google Maps or my YouTube channel?
No, my dad actually.
Oh, okay.
He knows the owner. Forgot his name.
Who's your dad?
Michael Hernandez. Said he knew the owner.
The owner's me.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you know Michael Hernandez. My father used to do about y'all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on the base, so.
Oh, okay.
You got
I'm ready to there. So.
you got a picture of him?
Yeah.
674 months. Is that all you needed? Yeah, we just need the video. Oh, okay. Where are you going to go fishing at?
I'm gonna try out a oyster.
Oh, okay. So you're going back that way?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we actually manufacture our own fishing tackle. We don't buy. That's actually what I'm doing right now. I'm making leaders right now.
I saw you guys got down.
It's in my
Been a while.
hand.
What center do you work with?
Huh?
What division?
He
Did you
does,
work
builds engines for the airplane, like Chinooks and all that back on.
Oh, okay. So he's on the helicopter side. Okay, so I don't know him. I was on the Navy side with the T-34s and stuff like that.
I don't know if it was somewhere east. All I know is that he knew someone here. I don't know if it was
Well,
on
the other thing is too, a lot of times they come in and that's how I meet them and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
But right now you're catching me at the end of the day, the battery's kind of running low.
Yeah, probably. But I appreciate you, boss. Thank you.
No worries. That's my wheel room there with habits and gear up there and stuff. So. Yeah, I'm live on the YouTube. If you want to chime in. Have a good one. Yes, sir. All righty. What up? What up? Let's see. Just did a 38-hour workday, then racked out for 8 hours and got up. Totally didn't open my shop today. Wow. Give me a lot of all kinds of fishing. Yes, it will, William. No doubt for sure. And I definitely needed it. I really did. And it comes out too. I wasn't the only one. You know, a bunch of other guys were kind of feeling that way until they saw what was going on with the channel. And that's where, like, I know I'm here for a reason. And you know, it gets proven time and time and time and time again to me about it, you know, and I know that he's got his light on me. I just need to share it with everybody else. So last night was a prime example of the amount of love and support, like I said, y'all have through the channel, and we have through the channel, and definitely blessed, guys, and y'all do make it happen as well. So I'm very humbled that y'all are on here showing y'all support, guys, for sure. Um, yeah. All right. Oh, nice. Yes, I have wholesale and distribution of our own fishing tackle, and I also have the retail portion as well. So I've got that, and then got our own shark fishing team as well, which is Team Hard Life, and then this is Team Hard Life YouTube, where we all get to share our knowledge and tactics and stuff like that. And yep, and the phone's blowing up. I don't know why. So. Hey, something came in, but I don't want to put it on yet until we get the rest of the parts that are inbound. Let me kind of show y'all. Ooh, we got the eyeballs. The eyeballs are in for Mr. Bobby the Bobber. So, I am crimping. Yes, I am crimping the crimps. Um, but I'm also melting the monofilament on the end. I'm creating a mushroom there, and I'll show you what I'm doing here in just a second. Let me get this on here because once I slide the monofilament onto the sleeve, there you go. I got to, well, we have learned that the mono doesn't have the texture or I'm looking for the proper term, but it doesn't have the same strength, not breaking strength, but strength of holding within the sleeve after it's crimped. So what we're doing is we're actually melting the ends to create mushrooms. So I've created that right there, and I'm leaving a big old tag in, and you'll understand why here in a second. I'm going to put this on here, and now I'm going to attach my hooks. Go. Oop. Oh, lost the sleeve. I ain't digging in there. Sorry. There's a lot of hooks in there. Trying to look for one sleeve is pretty close to finding a needle in a haystack right there. So, got my hook on, got my other hook on. Now I'm going to do the same. I'm going to create a big old tag end. And the reason I'm doing that, guys, is so that way I can melt the ends. But if you try to put it right next to the crimp, it's not going to work out very nice for your monofilament. So I get all four ends that I need to melt down. Split them up a little bit, like that. Now I'm going to melt them. There you go. Now they're melted. So now when I slide the crimp down, it kind of locks into place. And then I'll cinch it down where I need it to be on both ends, right here, and on the other side over here. The same thing, pull them down and close it. Okay, now that I've got it where I want it, take my crimpers and I crimp it down. There we go. So now they are crimped with that mushroom there, and that ensures that pretty much you have to break the line in order for that sleeve not to fail, kind of deal. So yeah, it is tedious, guys, and that extra step, it does slow us down a lot because normally we just slide to the end and we crimp and turn and burn, and it's a lot faster. But right now, uh, with all this mono, and there was somebody else that was suggesting a different type of mono for us to use. I just haven't had the time to do the research to get that monofilament in there. And they said it's a real strong or a hard mono. And even when we get it in, we're still going to have to do testing on it to find out what the breaking strength is once we do crimp it. Because even when you crimp, that creates a weak spot. And if you crimp incorrectly on certain types of mono, it won't hold what the breaking strength of the monofilament is. So that's very important when making leaders. So, and double drops, 8 2 10. That it does, and actually these aren't double drops. These are single drop leaders. But yes, definitely a shark leader um, has its own. Yeah, has its own because you have to make that big old leader, make the coil, and then make it to where you can maneuver it in your work area. Yeah, definitely, definitely something else there. So. And occasionally, y'all will see me go through and make our 30-foot shark leaders over here as well. So, uh, uh, yep, a lot of muscle memory. Yes, that was one of the things that I was talking to my workers with. Um, the gear and how it's being made and the time and you know, it helps that I am live when this is going through, because when they sit there and they watch that I have made all these leaders in this time period, you see, I'm not going crazy super fast. I'm not, I'm in a zone, but not in a zone. Like if I wasn't live on the channel and I was just concentrating on this, I'd be a little bit quicker. Not too much, but I would be quicker. And, it does create a good scenario for a time for them to make leaders, bag them, tag them, and all of that. And by showing it here live on the channel, so live with y'all, I've already made all those leaders. And there's 2 leaders per pack. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 22 leaders I've made in the 40-something minutes that we're live. But also, too, I was dealing with the customers, when they came in kind of deal. So take off a few minutes off of that, but we should be all right. Let's see. 4 live. Hold on, I missed what was going on there. Let's see. And actually, Larry, I just saw your question about using wire cutters on the fishing string that's 200 pound. If it's wire, then yes, but not single strand, only if it's coated cable. If it's coated cable, then I use wire cutters. If it's single strand piano wire, I break it by hand. I don't ever cut it unless I mess up and I need to cut it to add something onto it that I didn't pre-set up. And if you have a question on that, take a look at my videos on mass production of kingfish rigs that I've done. We'll take a moment of prayer for Robert for life having a hard time with his mom. Yes, most definitely. Robert for life, one of our teammates, his mom is having to be moved to closer to a hospital where they can give her some more care and stuff like that. So definitely we're keeping For Life's mom in our prayers. And I know this is a very difficult time for him and his family. So definitely, if y'all have any prayers going out, please include him and his family through this for sure. So I'll definitely have to give Robert a call and see how he's doing. If y'all do have his number and he doesn't answer, just shoot him a text, let him know that we're all here. We do have our phone lines open for him any time of the day or night. And it's a tough one, man. So let's see. When you do what you love, yeah, it's not always a headache or this and that, but sometimes it can be because honestly, okay, so let me show you something real quick, guys. I know a few of y'all are new to the channel, but a lot of y'all have been following along for the last several days that I've been building all these leaders. So several days ago, I showed the wall over here, and I'm going to show it again real quick. So this pin, this pin, this pin, and this pin had everything that was on this one pin pretty much just scattered there. And what I mean by that, they had like a stack of like maybe 5 or 10, maybe 5 or 6 liters spread out here so it didn't look empty. Well, now I've got, just to give you a side view on that, and there's 2 liters per bag. Did that one right there, did this one right here, and then this one right here, and come over here to this bag, and I've got 100 more packages in here. There's 100 packages of the redfish rigs in here. So 100 packages times 2, there's actually 200 liters in that bag right there. So in other terms, that's 200 liters, which is 200 hooks, 400 swivels, 800 sleeves in this one package. Yeah. And that's some more of our walls. So I was standing right there. Those were the 4 pegs that I was just showing y'all. So we got redfish right there, Jack Crevalle right there, pompano, that's that whole corner right there, double drop drum leaders, that's a whole area right there, single drop drum leaders down here, got snapper rigs up there, then you got Carolina rigs down there, trout and flounder over there, surf weights over there, regular weights right up in here. And this is both sides. We manufacture our own weights as well, not just surf weights. And those are empty right now, but not for long because our guys were pouring weights today. So got those, got surf weights, more surf weights, more surf weights, and spray underneath that has surf weights there as well. And more regular weights. All right, give me a second. What's going on? Oh, good. This is Albert. Yes, the serial number. We keep track of that. God forbid anything happens that you have to file a claim. But we keep track of the paperwork on that, so that way if you tell them, hey man, I've got $1,200 invested in this reel, they look at you funny, you can just send them our way if you can't produce the receipt. And this is a Mhm. Yes, this is my cell phone, so you can send it here. That way we can put it on your paperwork, and then I can file it away. Awesome, boss. Later. Awesome. All right, guys. So that phone call is part of what we also do when we sell our Avid reels here. Avid reels come with a serial number. On that serial number, when we create paperwork for you, like this one, it'll have name, phone number, how much you paid, the date you buy it, the description of the reel. If we put line, if you bought a rod and reel combo with it, and we put all of that on there. This is a free service that we do. And the reason why we do that is because, you know, if you ever have to file an insurance claim and you tell them, hey, man, I've got, $20,000 worth of rod and reels out there, and they look at you like you're crazy, all you have to do is send them our way, and we straighten them right up with that information real quick. So just a little food for thought right there. And I'm turning on my YouTube channel over here. I don't know why it does it. It's like every 4 hours it tells me I have to tell it to keep watching it. And I keep my YouTube channel rolling over here just because at any given time customers walk in and we can, they'll look and like, hey, or they'll recognize the video or something like that. So it's pretty cool. So uh, let's see. Now let me go further down. How heavy of a weight would you need to drop at the bottom of the marinara trench? Because the tip of metal floats and becomes buoyant. That is a very excellent question. And we don't use metal, we use lead, and lead or metal actually floats on top of lead. So I don't know if that would be the same properties or fall into that same area because in reality, lead weighs or metal weighs less than lead does. So I don't know if that would work. However, I do have a reel that could probably reach to the bottom of that because I've got what is it, 3,900 yards of 130 on it. I believe I'm sitting right up in there. So I don't know. Y'all can figure out the math, Larry. So I haven't heard from Curtis or Amy today, but I'm going to shoot them a text and see if they're all right. Uh, I know they had some bad weather coming their way and stuff like that. So One. Larry is. There you go. Yep. He wants to ask the question. Sometimes we got to ask questions back. Yeah, boy. So, what's up, Uber? How you doing, boss? And I gotta ask, man, has that Colgate smile come off your face yet after getting your winnings from the fire drawing? I know when I first got my first habit, I stared at it for like a month. Well, half the time it was on the pier, so I was still staring at it, but still, yeah. Wow, that sucks. Did not know that. Whiskey. Wow, what is going on? That's weird. That sleeve did not want to go on. I've also found multiple blemishes within the sleeves, but I mean it's to be expected with these. I mean, they're so crazy. So hey, Larry, you know what? You and me both, bro. But you got to make sure to send the bait down fast enough so that way it doesn't get tore up on the way down by triggerfish and everything else as it's on its way down too. So I know that some of the swordfish guys that fish in certain areas, they have like 15 pounds of weight. That's a sacrificial weight that they send down with their bait to get it down fast enough. But as soon as the fish hooks up, it breaks away from that weight, so that way they don't break off the fish. So yeah. Well, yeah. Straight up. Yes, no doubt. Every step of the way is if I can be part of it, I normally am. But sometimes there are things that are out of my control, kind of deal. But I definitely, you know, it's I figure it's my job to make sure everything goes as smoothly as possible because we spend a lot of money. I mean, buying fishing gear and stuff like that, and we have the same high expectations out of our gear that we're selling that y'all expect when you do pay that kind of money for fishing tackle and stuff like that. So, yeah, I don't normally take no for an answer. So, yes, sir. Woo, what up, bro? That was cool, man. So y'all can move pretty quick, man. Y'all should be able to move. Well, I mean, once it's all packed up and all of that, it'll be quick transfer and stuff like that. Do you
Mm-hmm.
have a trailer or anything?
No,
How many truckloads do you think it's going to take to make it happen?
I don't want to count.
Yeah, I feel you there. I feel you there. Yep. Yep.
But a couple people that own trucks or whatever are going to have offered to come help us move. So
I was seriously thinking. I was like, man, how long would it take me to get up there with my trailer, and that way we can. I got a pretty good sized trailer that we can load up on, and I've already put 8,000 pounds on it, so it could handle a lot.
if you drove straight through about 2.5 days, maybe 30 some odd hours.
Right. Okay.
When
Yep.
you leaving?
Let's see.
When you gonna be on your way up?
Right. Right. Okay. How long did you say?
about about 32 hours. I don't know. Let me check.
Is that what you want from here to Corpus Christi?
Yeah.
Is that what you want? Yeah, take you want a treat?
Wait. Let's see. Yeah.
Do you want a treat?
Try 220-pound breakers weight. Yeah. I believe it there, Islander on that one. Yes. Like I said, I was just kind of throwing a number out there. I've talked to a few guys, and they use some major weight to get their their gear down there as quickly as possible. Because if not, like I said, the trigger fish and everything else will just tear it up on its way down. And yeah, you won't have if you don't do it fast enough. You won't have a bait to get to the bottom. So or wherever, whatever depth they've got to get to. And then also too, they're trying to keep the amount of scope for water drag on their line from the current from being too great and putting their bait out of position of where they are at and stuff like that as well too. So uh, let's see.
Hey,
Uh,
if he drove straight through, it would take
Wow, that sucks for Larry.
no stops or bathroom breaks.
Terry
Yeah.
just looked it up. 23 hours if he drove straight.
Oh wow, so I could do that in a day. Hmm.
You have to stop to take breaks.
That's nearly 24 hours straight driving if you did that.
Yes, go straight there.
It wouldn't be the first time that I've done it. It's been a long time since I've done it, but it wouldn't be the first. I think the longest I ever drove straight was 33 hours straight, something like that. But that was back when I was like 19, no, I was 21 years old. I was in the Marine Corps at that time. And that's because I couldn't leave till like 7 in the morning because that's when the paperwork went through. So I had to wait for the paperwork. They had to literally give me a paper to saying I could leave when I already had my leave approved and stuff like that. So once I got that paperwork, I was gone. So normally you
Mm-hmm.
get up a few hours before that because you can't sleep either way because you're about to go home. And so I was probably up. And then once I got home, I was probably up for like another 18 hours partying or, being with family and stuff like that before I finally would catch my first night of rest. Yep. So,
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
yeah, definitely need a break. Uh, water could only be about 5% greater than the surface if we get following buoyancy with the line and time to the bottom. Yeah. I wonder how long. Okay, how deep is the Marinara Trench?
I'm getting your eggs to boil. I'm gonna make you some egg salad.
All right, so I just got a response from Curtis. He says they are good, but the nasty weather is supposed to be there Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Down there, we'll skip prepping.
Oh.
Awesome, awesome. Mm. So there's very little that lives at the bottom, and you wouldn't know. And you got the bite. Okay, so that I have heard. Obviously, everybody. Okay, I wouldn't say everybody knows this, but yes, the further down you go, the less light there is. So I have learned from the guys that do deep water fishing, 1,000 foot plus. Excuse me. That they have to attach lights to their bait because they say otherwise they won't get hit for X amount. Like if you don't have any kind of light on your bait, more than likely you're not going to get any kind of hits to it. So when you do send something down like that, a lot of the guys that I have talked to, they like to use those lights that are actually.
Huh. I've never been in that
Yeah,
deep of
yeah.
water to fish that deep.
So what?
I've never been in that deep of water to fish that deep. So,
Well, I mean, the time I ran that bait and we confirmed it, with the line counter was 2,300 and what 65 yards or something like that we ran the bait, and that's
yeah.
after obviously it drifted a little bit, gotten the line tight and stuff like that. But I know other times I ran bait further than that. At the time confirmed with a line counter, I think I threw a hook. I was pulling them out like that, and I could have swore I saw one, but I didn't hear nothing land behind me, so I'll find it later.
Huh.
Yeah. So I obviously that's not the Marinara Trench for sure because you know the Rockies can sit in the Marinara Trench and it still would cover it by a long shot. So, um, yeah, I don't know. Mhm. Yep, yep. Well, I mean, the good thing is if you hook something down there, all it's going to want to do is swim further down.
35,814 feet.
Is what? Oh,
The Mariana Trench.
live chat again. I hate this having to like specifically tell it like, yes, I want the live chat. It's annoying. Sorry, it's annoying. Um, I'm skipping a little bit. All right. Are we still
Huh.
froze up or are we good?
We're good on my end. I got the
Well,
computer open.
I saw Williams deal on that. So yeah.
What's up, Ray?
Uh, have y'all
Yeah, 7
ever
miles deep.
road tracks on the bottom of the ocean? No, I have not. That would be something to look at too. Trench is 7 miles deep, which is how many feet? I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm asking feet or yards, so that way we got an idea of how close I was at that point. I mean, obviously I didn't go deep, dropping a bait, but I actually was on a kayak taking a shark bait out. So yeah, little different, but
Well, a mile is 5,280 feet.
how many yards? Yards is why I'm asking per mile. Everybody do a feet and mile. I need yards, guys. How many yards?
Oh my gosh.
I got him, Mama.
Damn it. 200, 220-pound bluefin tuna on a 2-day boat on a knife jig, 760 feet on the Katy Perry Rip roller. Nice. 12,320 yards. I was only 10,000 short.
Oh my god.
Oh man! But at the end of the day, though, I probably kayaked that amount of yardage between all the baits that I put out there easily. Because if it took me 2,300 yards to get out there, and that's point A to point B, technically I
Yeah.
probably kayaked 3,000 yards to make that drop happen because I'm going into the current against the current, into the current against the current. Like I'm
Yeah.
zigzagging all the way out there because of that. So,
Great. I wanted to.
times that times two, coming back is a lot easier. Obviously, it'll still be over the yardage because even then we're getting pushed with the current and stuff like that. So we fight against the current to come back to our position on the beach. And then we get on the beach and then we have to do it all over again. So I know there was several trips that all of our baits are 1,500 yards plus, and I kayaked probably that um, 10, okay, 8 to 15 times depending on which trip it was. So if we can do the math there, that would, yeah, I definitely could kayak the Marinara Trench. Not all at once, but if you add up all them numbers, yeah.
Here's a little fun fact. The deepest dive ever
Are you
done
sure it's a
by
little?
shut up. The deepest dive by a human, not free dive, not just a wetsuit, but like in a vessel or whatever, is 35,853 feet.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna have to put y'all up here because the phone's heating up. You came in broken up. Give me a second. Hold on, let me fix the fan over here. I don't want to lose signal.
Take it easy, Jaime.
Yeah. Okay, what was that again?
Some guy, Viscabo, went to the Challenger Deep at the southern end of the Mariana Trench back in May. Oh, doesn't say. But he went down 35,853 feet.
Wow. I wonder how long it took him to get down there too, because I know I've heard some deals where they have those kind of deals where they send people down, but they're like staging points where they go down a certain point and then they have to sit there for a while, and then they go down again and they have to sit there for a while, and
Yeah.
I wonder
Have to
how
do it on the
long
way
it
back
took them to
up,
get.
too.
Yeah, yeah, yep. I wonder how long it takes them to get down there, and how long are they allowed to sit down there in that place?
You wouldn't catch me doing it.
Why not? You don't want to hear.
You wouldn't hear nothing.
That's all you would hear for a split second. That's all you would hear.
Yeah.
for like a microsecond or whatever. That's all you would hear. Yeah. Yep. No doubt. So, got a hammer on one of those long drops. Yes, actually, I've gotten a hammer from those long drops, and no, it did not die. And yes, we were able to prove it because anything that would have died, even after it swam off, would have came out during the tournament. People would have reported it in that it had died or whatever. And the way the current was going and where we were fishing, we would have seen it on the beach. We would have heard about it being reported. And yeah,
Mhm.
no, we pulled them in from that distance, and they have survived. Um, Now, granted, they were only 9 footers. I think was the biggest one that we have done at that distance. So, biggest shark from a distance that far was 1,800 yards, and that was my 13-2 Tiger. And I did that like on a 40-pound bluefin tuna or blackfin tuna. Sorry, not 40 pound. Like it was probably a 30 pounder, but it was like 40 inches. It was a big tuna. So
Mm.
used it whole, dropped it off, dropped the bait, and then came back. Took my son home, came back. It was about an hour in the water, maybe an hour, and before it got picked up, and it got picked up right when I got back to camp, kind of deal. So that was pretty awesome.
Took James Cameron 2 hours and 36 minutes to get to the Challenger Deep.
Okay, the Challenger Deep. What is that?
That's on the south end of the Mariana Trench. That is the deepest part of the Mariana Trench.
Wow,
They call it Challenger Deep.
did not know that. Now I know that. Nice. Total dive time was almost 7 hours. So they do it all in one shot. I thought, like I said, I don't know this. That's why I'm asking questions. Um, I thought there would be like staging points where they have to sit at a certain depth for a while before they can actually make that kind of deep of a dive kind of deal. So,
Well, as long as they're not going too fast, they can do it. They don't have to stop. As long as they just gradually go down, they're fine.
right. And for kayaking, yeah, I've been capsized too many times to even recount. I've got some crazy pictures and videos too of being flipped over on kayaks and stuff like that. Normally, the danger point of getting flipped over is normally within the first about 400 to 500 yards of the beach. That's normally where all the flips will happen. Once you get past that, it is very rare to get flipped over in deep water like that, just because
Yeah.
the waves aren't as bad. They're bigger, but they don't curl up as fast, and they're not back to back to back on you. And
Yeah.
now, granted, I have been out over. It was probably 900 to 1,000 yards out, where I actually flipped myself over intentionally, because if I had not, that wave would have destroyed me. I was on a 14-foot kayak, and all I could do was look up at the wave like that, like literally, it was already curling over me, and I hadn't even hit, like, for it to start pulling me up. So as it curled over me like this, there was no way I was going to get the kayak up and over or in a safe position. So what I did was I grabbed the right side of the kayak and I just dumped myself over. And as the wave caught it, I was holding onto the paddle and I got pulled through the water like that. And yeah, that was some pretty intense, tight puckering happening. So I was doing that. So
You know, I
yeah.
think you know what I think the worst is. I mean, the paddling out in rough waters is rough enough, but the worst part is coming in, and you plant that nose of that damn kayak in the sand, and you go whoo, flying through the air. Oh my god!
Yeah, yeah.
You
And
eat sand.
what's worse too, yes, that right there is when you land in such shallow water and you eat sand because it's shallow water. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah. I don't.
Oh, that was a bad trip.
I mean, I don't mind flipping over when I'm not touching bottom. I really don't. I'd rather not touch bottom because being drug and stingrays and all of that, like I'd rather not touch bottom when I flip. So
What's going on, Edgar? Yeah, MB, definitely sand in your ears, your nose, your mouth.
your crotch,
Oh my gosh.
everywhere. Sand is everywhere. But that's where baby powder comes into play. Yeah.
Yep, take that right off.
Yep. Brittany, you have a good one too. Yeah. Let's see. I was in my kayak once, got sucked in by the wake of a barge. Went pole, luckily. Oh wow, yeah. So you were
Damn.
kayaking. You were kayaking in the channel then, huh?
Yeah. Hmm. Like that. I had that one time where I got that when I was going out. It was after Sharkathon. I was kayaking a bait out, and I think I just had a dinner plate in the back of the kayak. Is all I had, and I only had 2 6/0 hooks in it. That was it. And man, I got about to the third sandbar, and just out of nowhere, this damn roller just came up, dumped me over, and I ended up with that damn 6/0 right here, right underneath, right in there. That hurt.
J hooks or circles?
Circles.
I'm at.
Yeah.
Uh,
It happens when you're a fat guy and you got a little bit extra right in here.
right, right, right. Let's see. Yo, Skipper
Take it
texted
easy,
you a
Toby.
funny pick of what to do when not fishing. Okay. Been hitting St. Louis Pass. Ball of our beat down. When is the ball of our beat down?
Do what?
They're talking about a tournament coming up.
Oh. Take it easy, Toby.
Yep. uh, um,
Nice, Edgar.
let's see.
Oh, the Bolivar beatdown. Yeah.
Okay, so on there, hi man, I'm looking at the video you sent me, and on that one, he's using the smaller system for that, where he actually has to use his hand to create drag. Um, see his hand on the further spool? He's got a leather glove on there, and that's what's creating drag on there and stuff. That is the system that I don't use here, just because um, trying to control the amount of line going on the reel and stuff like that is definitely something different. Uh, like I wouldn't be able to do both, put drag on the spool up on top and be able to check all the line and got it on there back and forth. Um, I see that his hand is on there and he's got it on the reel, but I don't know. I don't know how well that would work for uh, checking through the line and stuff like that I do.
Yeah.
August. Ooh. So we need to check the dates on that in comparison to the biggest and baddest, because that's supposed to be in August as well. And I'm sorry, I'm going to the biggest and baddest. That one is where the big sharks are always caught. A few years ago, we went in there with an 11-foot and we got fourth place. Yeah, we got beat out by two 12-footers and one 13-foot shark. So, yeah. Well, I've had some pretty close calls while spooling reels. I really have. Uh, but mostly, it's not when I'm spooling the reel that I have had problems. It's when I'm down spooling reels that we always have problems. So, all right, Edgar. I'll take a look at that here in a bit. But like I said, I got to check the date for the biggest and baddest, because that one's one of the tournaments that we're still. God, has been a tough tournament to get on top of for sure. So I know a few guys use the drill adapter for pulling reels and stuff like that. I have not. Actually, most of that they've had when I got into spooling reels. But again, too, when you do a reel spooling adapter like that, they didn't come with the line counter, so you don't know how much line you're getting on the reel. So just another food for thought from that one. Okay, they are a week apart. Okay, so then we can do both. That'll be sweet. Oh man, yeah, definitely something I couldn't show to the channel there, whiskey. uh, dude, imagine one of the lures waits.
I will, John. It's gonna be a couple weeks because I'm moving.
Yep, yep. He's actually his workbench is shut down too. It's all boxed up and everything too. Yep. So,
Yeah.
is there a pre-registration for that tournament at a discount, or have they not passed out any info like that?
Anthony wants to know if
Yeah.
by any chance the green braid came in yet.
No, no, it hasn't. And actually, that is my fault. When I went up there to go buy all the braids, that was one of the braids I was supposed to get, and for some reason, I had a major brain fart, and I did not buy that color. So that was on me. Um, and actually, he wasn't at the shop today either. So I'll have to get with him tomorrow, and I'll get him to add that on to our next order coming in of 130-pound test as well. So.
Oh,
They're lying at it. They're. Ooh. All right.
same day
So
registration.
I've got a game plan. I knew if I started yawning, I was going to do something different. So I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to do differently tonight. I've got a bucket full of pompano leaders that need to go up on the wall. So instead of sitting here, I'm going to get up, move around, and then I'll come back, after I do some. I don't know how long it'll take me to do all of that, but y'all going to get an idea of how we stock the walls here. Like, it should be a lot of gear.
Oh, now I'm full.
What
I
are
feel
you
better.
eating?
I had made some like a kind of like a bell pepper stew.
Okay. I might do a smoked oyster and pasta tonight.
Oh, now you're talking.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. But to make smoked oysters out of the can, because I can't turn on the pit to do all of this and still do what I got to do, man. So hate to burst your bubble on that one.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I cannot eat. I can't eat them out of a can. I just
I think what it is, it's too dry when they come out of the can, versus when they are out of the fresh smoked on the grill or whatever. You know what I mean? I can
yeah.
definitely see why that is right there. So, all right, let me grab this bucket over here.
Nice, Lee.
Five-gallon bucket filled with pompano leaders.
Is that going in my box?
I could not afford to send you that, bro. Could not afford it. Well, and just to give you an idea, let's do this. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20, 23, 24. I got 24 liters right here, right? Just to give you an idea, let's do this.
Ugh.
Oh, you yawning now? Uh-huh.
Well, yeah.
Uh-huh.
That guy got full.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's right. You just ate too. Where's my scale at?
Never gonna wash again.
I wonder if Jeff took it to the back
Probably.
when he was doing weights earlier. He might have, yeah.
Right, Whiskey?
Yeah, I do hope so.
Did you like the fruit punch or this one or the orange? Which one's your favorite?
Okay. Here is the scale.
I know you take. I think everything you don't like the orange.
No.
One of the how much?
Oh God, I love the fruit punch.
You enjoy it.
What was that?
Took a drink of Gatorade.
Oh, it sounded like a major fart. All right, well, that's not going to happen. I wanted to count up how many liters it was in here by doing the weight. This thing, it's heavy. It weighs a good, I don't know, 10, 15 pounds at least. And you know, these liters are pretty light, so I don't know.
What?
I'm reading the comments.
Oh.
They don't work in high gear well, but low gear they're good. What are y'all talking about? How to make shark leaders for kayaking out. Yes, I have videos on how to make shark leaders for kayaking out.
Start cooling, but and then I'll bring him in.
Okay, let's see.
I would.
One per day, Andy. I was looking at a counterweight balance.
Oh.
I don't know. If you catch a 150 pound or 200 pound hang cover. I definitely would have to. Yes, John. Because I have yet to catch one, so I definitely would.
I'd want a 500 or 600 pounder.
What was that?
I said I'd want a 500 or 600 pounder tail.
Yep. And from never having caught one and talking to the guys that have already caught, monsters like that. I mean, I am saying that only because obviously anybody that hooks up to anything, you're going out there for the biggest fish that you can catch. Don't get me wrong, I'll be happy with a 50 pounder. But yes, I would love to be able to say I fought a, 500 pounder or a 1,000 pounder. Whatever,
Mm-hmm.
I'm up for the challenge. I'm up for it. And yeah, a lot of people say, well, wait till you hook. I don't care. It's like I'm game for big game fishing like that for sure. So let's do this. I'm going to try to sort by colors real quick, just on
I
a
think my
float.
biggest yellowfin was just shy of 200.
Damn it. Where'd you get
Was
that one?
was 194 or something like that.
Nice. What I'm doing here, guys, is I'm semi opening the bag. See how it's all puffed up there? I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to take the air out because otherwise, when I try to put a whole bunch of leaders up against the wall, uh, they won't sit flat. And because they won't sit flat, I won't be able to put a bunch of leaders in that area. So that's why I got to do it like that. This is to ensure that I don't sit here and keep yawning in front of y'all. Changing up my game a little bit.
Yeah, I was out by one of the rigs out there when I caught that yellowfin.
Where were you fishing at?
It was off of we left, I think we were down by mile marker. Oh crap.
You
We were
caught it off
500
the.
yards from the shack.
Oh, you were down on pins. No,
Yeah.
you're talking about the turtle shack down there.
Yeah.
Y'all took off at the Zodiac or what?
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay. Were you with Russell and them or what?
No, I wasn't with Russell. I was with Micah.
Underwood?
Yep.
That man. I miss that character, bro.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
That Sandy Claus is what I nicknamed him. He was
Yeah.
always on the beach. He was always on the beach, you know.
Yep. The old Mike Underwood, he was one heck of a guy.
Yeah. All right. So it's made hard and soft floats. So
Hey, Luciano.
5, 6, 7. All right. What I'm going to do is kind of keep track of the amount of weight or amount of liters that he made that I put up on the wall, so you got an idea of what it took to get it filled back up. Uh,
Hey, Robert. What's going on, man?
What's up, For Life? How you doing, brother?
Okay, baby.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Excuse me.
Go make your egg salad. Okay.
6, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right, guys. The only reason I'm counting the hard float ones instead of the ones I already put up here, is up here I already know where I started at, so I can easily go back through and count those. But I think it'll be easier for me to pre-count them, so I'll have to come back and count these before I continue adding to the wall. But this will also give my worker an idea of how many liters he made in the time period he was doing it. So, yep.
How did I
Yes,
catch that?
most definitely, Robert. We did pass the
Yeah,
word for getting everybody to say prayers for your mom and for your family as well, bro. Uh,
yeah, definitely.
Definitely here for you. The phone line's always open, brother. Whatever. You know, it's
No, Delay, one of the good thing about fighting a fish like that in a small boat like a Zodiac like that is you can chase them and run them down pretty dang easy. I caught that one on a that LX.
Raptor.
Yep.
Yeah, man. How long was the fight?
By the time we got him in the boat, 25 minutes.
Damn it.
You got to remember,
That's
we pulled that LX with a 100-pound test.
yeah. That and you weren't really in deep water either, so he was basically running away from y'all kind of deal. So
Yep. And that old
yeah.
Zodiac was pretty fast on that water, so we didn't have that. Wasn't too hard catching him.
See, and that could be a big deal for catching a fish of high speed like that, because you can angle the boat and pretty much reel right up to the fish kind of deal, you know, and then
Oh
when
yeah.
it does make it squirt away, you know, it's yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's another 20.
Yeah, MB is steadfast. Yeah, for an XXW. Oh heck yeah. That's what that my LX is on, is a steadfast.
Yeah, we're bringing in a lot of gear, guys. We're finally getting a lot of the sales that we need in store uh, to make more moves and get more tackle in here, guys. So we're definitely growing. We're staying alive. We're breathing. We ain't no longer just treading water. You know how you tread water. You go under for a second, you come up, and you go under for a second. Yep. Always wanted to. My 11-year-old boy took a catfish here first time. Want to throw. I
Dang.
made her caught a 13 pounds. Dang man, that's Very nice. Yep. Yeah, shark fishing is a whole nother monster, though. That's for sure. Now you can still go out there and catch a whole bunch of little ones and stuff like that, but be very careful, guys, because those little ones are so green when they come up. They're all they're doing this number. They're all over the place and they don't care.
Yeah.
So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm wondering if we put them in stacks of 20 over here. And I'm kind of sorting them by their color of the float rather than the color of the mono because we have too many variations. And I would not be able to sit here and have one for the beads, for the color of the float, and for the line because we have so many.
Yeah.
But it gives everybody the opportunity to try something different, find out what works better for them as well. But I think I'm at 100 liters I've already hung, and we still have not even made a dent on this wall yet. I've literally only filled up this, a little bit of that, and that right there. Count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 39 there.
Ooh, have fun with that, William.
What happened?
He'll be putting the engine in his truck this weekend.
Oh, wow.
I do not miss working on freaking trucks.
Yeah. I don't think I know what I'm doing this weekend. Maybe go out and try for some shark. I have 100-pound braided and a recommendation. What kind of rod and reels are you using? Are you casting out? Are you droning? Are you fishing off a pier? Are you fishing off a beach? A lot more information will help you. Stand on them. They don't care.
Oh yeah, the FTU rods heavies. That was my first rod that I bought from Albert. Was an FTU heavy, and that thing was, oh my god, I loved it.
Yeah. The FTU blanks are stout. They're very, very well built rods, and yes, they are a lot cheaper to buy. So 1, 2,
And they're
3,
pretty
4,
good casters too, because I was
5,
able to cast that with that LX just
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
gone.
I'm thinking he put these in stacks of 20, except for the first one, I guess, just because he probably ran out of floats or whatever. But
Yeah, that makes it a little easier.
every one of them that I pulled out has had 20 on there. So I'll write this down. And so far, I'm at 87 hard floats and 39 soft floats. So this makes it a little over 100 liters right here, and we still haven't even, like I said, not even put a dent on the wall yet.
Yeah, the outdoors they go up there and spawn. Yeah, you're catching the smaller ones up in that Chesapeake Bay.
Smaller one, what?
Bull sharks.
Oh, if they're small ones, there's some mommies in there. Mommy and daddies, because when they're spawning, normally they'll have a male and a female together as well. So, yeah, you catch one, you more than likely can catch the other one back to back. Done that too many times to count.
Take it easy, Oscar.
10, 12, 14, 15, 18. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. Okay, I'm going to count again. Make sure. I counted 18 the first one, then I counted 19 the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, this one only had 19.
Shep's fishing. How come? Welcome.
Shep in here? What's
Yep.
up, Shep? How you doing? I seen big ones in Cambridge, MD attack the stingrays in the shallows. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. I've actually had
Omar.
bull shark jaws have like 5 or 6 stingray barbs embedded in the jaws, but I didn't know they were there because the skin had already overgrown the stingray barbs. So I didn't know they were there until I actually was cleaning the jaws themselves, and you could see the little piece of the stingray barb growing out of it, or not growing out, but stuck inside the jaw, kind of deal like that. So
Yeah. Omar, where in Arizona are you from? Be careful out there, Tim.
where's Tim at?
Out on the road.
Oh, okay. Be safe on the road, bro. Oh, oh, he's got Jack Crevel leaders in there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's see. Working on RV for a friend's daughter. What are you working on the RV?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ooh. Now I think I'm over full. Holy crap.
I hate that. Don't you hate it when that one happens?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. It was so good, but man, you had to get that last 2 bites in.
Hell yeah.
That was me earlier today when I ate carne quesada. I had been in the mood for carne quesada tacos for a few days now. And every time I was going to go, something happened that I couldn't make it. And yeah. Yeah. But I finally got my taco cleanse today. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 more.
Dang, a lemon was caught already, MB?
What time is it?
MB said there was a lemon caught already.
11 called what?
A lemon. Lemon shark.
Oh, an 11-footer caught.
No, lemon. Lemon.
Yeah, what about a lemon? I didn't hear you. That's why I'm asking.
He said he knows of a lemon caught already.
Oh, okay. So I thought you said like 11 shark was caught, and then I was like, what? And he said
No.
lemon, and I was thinking so. I was thinking I missed like you caught 11 lemons or something like that. So I was like, oh, okay. lemons are one of them feisty ones too. They'll bite their own tail off. Yeah, learned that with the first one we ever pulled up on Bob Hall Pier. 8'4". It was 8'4.5". And I was actually parked when I was taking shark for the heart research program with Texas A&M and stuff like that. So that one is pretty awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. So now we got DEADCRAB leaders in there. And these are 3-way longs. So that's going to go on this side.
Oh, nice, Edgar.
Now I can understand why it was so heavy, because these leaders, they got weight to them. I can understand why it was so heavy. I was like, no, 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 no. Well, you just ate. You just ate. So, actually, all right, guys. So once I finish out this, I'm probably going to end up ending the video, just because I got to, I want to end it to where I can see the amount of views that are happening on the channel. But I've got got several more bundles to go through, so it's going to be about 5 to 10 more minutes and stuff like that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And Jacob, have you decided you're doing the fire drawing? I know you posted it to Facebook, and I was like, I'm taking 4. So if you are, let me know so I can send the funds over tonight, because I want to get in.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing it Saturday.
All right. All right, all right, all right.
So, Edgar wants to know when you're coming up to Houston again.
Oh, good question. Good question. I am trying to get FTU to hurry up and making orders so that way when I do go up there, I can make some money, because it costs a lot of money for me to go up there and just spend on buying gear and tackle and stuff and come back with that, when I can make some money on the way up there and stuff. I do know that Line Cutters has been up. I checked to see how they were doing on our sales, but he's been out of the shop. But once he gets back, he's going to check what it is, so he'll let us know, because we're also waiting for some gear from him for our YouTube channel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Shep said he's going to try to come down there the last of October for his birthday.
Oh, nice. Well, that'll be cool. Hopefully it ain't the weekend of Halloween, because that's my nephew's birthday, and then the family loves to go to trick-or-treating and stuff like that. So granted, we do it during the day, and we're normally done about 9 or 10 or so. So also depending on the weather, because it's always hit and miss. You never know when it's going to be too hot or too cold during Halloween. So
Yeah.
but I did hear the reports that La Nina is coming, and she's bringing a lot of rain with her, which will be good for a lot of areas that need it. But then a lot of areas have already gotten tore up and really don't need it right now. So I don't know. We'll see.
Got you, Dusty.
Guys already placing orders for the tickets?
Yep.
Awesome. Awesome. What time are you going to do it on Saturday?
I was figuring probably going to be doing it like 8 o'clock my time.
Okay.
Just because that'll give me plenty of the time during the day and everything else to be taking loads over to the house.
All right. All right. All right. So I'm going to have to count these out real quick, because you don't have one already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. I'm counting.
No one. I'm just tired.
48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64,
It's 11
65,
o'clock over here.
68, 69, 70, 71, 72. 72 liters in that last batch.
Nice.
All right. Anybody have a calculator real quick? You got a calculator? Let's see. That's 80, 90, 100,
No.
and 20. 129, 136, 136, and 72, 8, 9, 198, 17, 2, 3, 1, 2, 237, 37 plus 10, 14, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 284 liters were in there. Now, liter bags. Technically, the Jack Crevalle that had 2 liters per bag is actually double that. So that's 42, 34, and 18. So that's 14 carry 1. So 2, 37. That's 1, 12. 321 liters is what was in there completely. So,
Nice. Yeah, Dusty,
yeah.
it's a 4-bedroom place, and that 4th bedroom is going to be my little workshop area. Yes, Juan, if you want, go ahead and you can send it to me. I'm on Facebook or Instagram. Send me the picture, and I'll see what I could do. It won't be for a couple weeks because right now I'm closed right now because of the move.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, so what are your sales up to now on the week on the drawing?
Dusty just sent 50 in for the drawing so
Okay.
far.
What was your last amount to? What did you get up on your last drawing?
1,000.
1,000. Okay. All right. And we know these funds are going to help you make the move too. So
Oh God,
y'all
yeah.
remember that, guys. This is doing a lot of things for Jacob right now with that. So we got a housewarming gift already in work. So
Yeah.
bro, I was telling the channel earlier before you got on of how like yesterday I was kind of in a dark place, man. I really was. It was. I don't know why. Just I couldn't really focus. Couldn't really like determine which way I needed to go, what I needed to do. I mean, I had so much to do. Like there was a lot to do. I just couldn't get it to go. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
And I have to be honest, it took me a minute to get the channel to get on the channel, and I kept looking at the time, and I was like, well, I'll do it at this time, and I kept doing it, and I kept pushing it, and it wasn't like being like procrastinate. I wasn't being I wasn't procrastinating it. It just I don't know. It's not the same thing. Like when you're procrastinating, it's something that you don't want to do, and you just keep putting it off, kind of deal. It's some the channel I wanted to do, like I knew I had to do it, and just I don't know. But we finally got on there, finally got it up and running, and slowly, excuse me, slowly but surely that dark tunnel I was in started to light up, and then everything as it transpired the way it did just really really lit me up, man. So I'm really glad I finally did, you know. So.
Yeah. Well, Donna, welcome to the chat.
Ooh. Oh, what's up, Donna? How you doing? Where are you from? Do you do any fishing? We only ask this. It doesn't exclude you from the channel. It's just we like to ask that for the guys that are new in the channel. We share a lot of knowledge here. We're a family-oriented channel. And right now what I'm doing is I'm stocking my shelves with leaders that my guys made during the day while I was making other leaders. But he filled up his bucket over there in the back of leaders, so now I'm stocking the shelf up.
Delay, I would probably get a shed to do all my leather work in, but I'd have to get it. I mean, I'd have to seal it and just make it like a dang house because just a normal shed, the leather would get ruined.
From the elements.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figure that. Yeah, anytime you leave any kind of leather, even if it's an enclosed shed, if it's not some kind of uh, the word I'm looking for, weather maintained kind of deal,
Yeah.
starts to get it goes bad real fast, you know. So that I've seen all my gear, but I know a lot of the guys that run, you know, all kinds of stuff. But also too, this is leather that doesn't get picked up and used every day, kind of deal, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Think I'm almost done. Last 3 liters. Done. All right. Got green. And I've got pink. All right. There we go, guys. So let me flip this around real quick. Nope. Let's see. There we go. So I stocked up that right there, that and that one with a jack rig. I moved that one up there so it fills that up. I also did this one, this stack right there. Filled up this one here, here, and here. And mind you, that's a lot of liters on that one peg. I also started this one up new. This one was empty. This one I made empty. This one I made empty, and most of those as well. So we still have all of that to fill up there, all the way down, and like all of this we still got to fill up. The double drops, we're starting to work on those too. So we still have probably 2 or 3 thousand liters to get up on the wall. Just so we could fill this up the way we want it to be filled. So yeah, there we go. And then the weights, Jeff just filled that up today. He partly filled that up today. So I still kind of told him he's got to increase his speed because we got to do it. We got to change gears, man. We've been running it, you know, too slow for the amount of product being put out. And I'm always here. I don't want to always be here, you know. So, but again, guys, thank you very much for watching. Jacked Up Leatherworks is going to be having a fire drawing on his channel. If y'all haven't gone to subscribe, make sure you all go give him a subscription, give him some thumbs up, show him some love. We'll be there live with him on Saturday.
Steve, it's
And
$10 to get in.
yep. I'll be sending my funds over here shortly, bro. I'm also thinking too. I got to check something real quick, but I think we might have a small rod and reel combo that we'll be able to be thrown in. I got to check something, but I think we do. So we'll see what's up. I'll let you know. But Jacob, thank you very much, bro. Freaking, and that house looks like it's going to be a lot comfortable, bro. So I'm happy for you.
Definitely. We've been looking for almost 3.5 months. And we finally found that this close to where we're having to be moving out. So it's definitely a blessing.
Awesome. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. Jacob, you have a good one. Daniel, you're fired. I know you can hear me.
Yeah. Big old smile.
All right, later, guys. Y'all have a good one.
Have a good one, guys.